Jayco Herald Sun to stage 4, last 15Ks. Let's check it out, alright? So we've got Chris Froome and Joe Cooper up the road. Now, Chris is sitting on here because with the general classification, they want to keep Skywriter Peter in a yellow jersey. And this breakaway just sort of happened. Chris was going for the KOM points, and then Joe came across and went over him. So Chris followed. So he's not pulling the turn here. So these two riders are a good physiological example of, look at the cadence. The high cadence, spinning, 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 spinning. If you grind in 2016, you get dropped. Like, there's no way you can sit on the front of the bunch and be grinding. You're just going to get, look at these cunts behind, just smashing it. Look at this strung out. Look at the faces, mate. Look at that UHC right on the front. Big power. Look at that cadence. Like a washing machine, mate. Like a fucking washing machine. And these motherfuckers up the front are burning a shit ton of glycogen right now. Look at that face. That's a glycogen burning face. Everyone on the front, whoever's in the front is burning the most glycogen. Whoever's at the backs, look at them coasting. Look at them coasting. Look at them coasting. You know what I mean? This dude in the front's probably doing 450 watts or something, just stringing it out. And then dudes behind are sitting on 200 watts, 220, 300 watts. Just, that's the aero effect. Now that the climb kicks up, you got to put more effort in, but still, he swings off. Got another rod in front. Look at that. That's got to be over 500 watts. Stringing it out. Just stringing it out, trying to get those boys back. And got the Drapac riders up front there. And look at the cadence. Everyone's got fucking cadence. Where's the grinders, man? Where's all these 1990s riders? I'm going to grind. No. You grind, you get dropped. You get dropped in 2016. Look at that. Look at the cadence, man. Every motherfucker is spinning. Look at the Sky Riders, man. Washing machine. And everyone's just pedaling the same now, aren't they? Everyone's got power meter. Here we go. Started the climb. Chris looks back, says, got any carbs, bro? And Joe's like, fuck, cunt. Just dragged around the last 20 minutes, now you're going to drop me. Look at the cadence. Look at the cadence. Look at that. So Joe's still fighting. He's still trying to get the wheel, trying to hold the wheel. It's good focus there. He's still fighting. He's not giving up yet. He's still fighting, but it is for naught because we know Chris Froome has more glycogen now. Chris Froome's got more mitochondrial biogenesis right now. His mitochondria is just more efficient. It's more carbs. There's more carbs in Chris Froome's system right now than probably anyone else in the bunch. Look at that cadence. Now the watts are coming out. He's probably sitting on, I reckon, 520 watts right now. 520 watts. I would say at least 520 based on the Strava data that's posted that day. At least 520 watts right now. Who's coming across? He looks like Damon Howson. His cadence looks pretty good. He's coming across. Another good climber. Under 23 world TT champ. Out the saddle. He's going for it. He's going for it. Pretty stable position on the bike. Good focus. Chris Froome's spitting. Giving the ants a bit of hydration. Look at that cadence. And those people out there who said Chris Froome, that was that GCN comment. GCN said Chris Froome is doing low carb diet right now. He's no. I'll put, like I said, a gazillion dollars. I'll put the Australian Reserve Bank on the fact that Chris Froome right now is one carbed up motherfucker. And he's doing 500 plus watts. Because I know if Damon Howson's chasing, Howson's probably doing 450 watts right now. And he's trying to get across there. And there's Cooper there. Cooper's bonking. Cooper right now is probably doing, what do you reckon? Howson's doing probably 450, 420. Cooper's probably doing 350, 320 watts right there. And he's going backwards. So these fuckers are hitting it. Look at Froome. Look at him. They're praying mantis on the washing machine. Washing machine cycle. Sticks the tongue out like a blue tongue lizard. Look at it. Getting that Pinarello. Cadence. Look at that cadence, mate. He's dropping that heel like Wiggins. Just spinning the fuck out of it. Looks like he's going nowhere, but he's just... It's like he's so far ahead of the peloton. It's like there's only one race going. Howson. Howson's... he's grinding a bit there. That's... I would say... someone of Howson's pedigree, the TT champ, I would say that... What's that gear selection going on there? I'm not sure what's going on there. I would say sit in the saddle and spin it, because that's his strength. That's a pretty lock and climb. I've never done this climb before. What do you think of it? Is it hard? How do you compare it to Norton Summit? What's the deal? I've never done Norton after the seat. Looks pretty cool. If I lived in Melbourne, I'd live near the base of this motherfucker. After the seat. Oh, Howson's cadence probably a bit low there. Here we go, picking up again. This dude can put out some big watts, mate. He can put out some big watts. He's leaner than Chris Froome right now. I've ridden with them both, and I'd say Howson's leaner than Chris Froome. And flying up the climb here. And this is where you really just got to focus, eliminate self-doubt, and just lock it down, and meditate. And meditation is the ability to focus with the absence of thought. So not thinking about the pain, just thinking of just putting the washing machine cadence. So you're putting the watts out, you just focus on wattage. And Chris Froome's bending down, checking his watts all the time, checking his feet, make sure his feet are still on his bike, checking the pedals are still on there. And he's just banging it out, man. Just banging it out. Look at that, everyone's strung up behind. And meanwhile, there's a whole peloton behind these guys. You know, there's only, I think, 35 guys in the break, and then behind that is a whole peloton. So these guys are the front runners. It's a pretty good ride for Howson, a bit of a breakthrough ride. But that cadence, though, I don't know, I reckon Howson could get more watts if that cadence was more over 90. That's pretty low, it's more like 70. Here we go, spins it up a bit more. Did someone forget to put a 28 cassette in the back? I don't know. Has he got a 28 in the back? I'm not sure what's going on there. Look at that. For his arms, take my hands off the bars, guys. Just taking my hands off the bars. Yeah. Listen to breakaway. Take your hands off the bars. Just go up the hill. 7 watts per kilo. Just easy. Taking the hands off the bars. Doing it easy. 21 seconds into him. Putting 21 seconds. This is pretty amazing. Howson's doing good, isn't he? He's not too far back here. There. Look at that. Look at that. You can smell it. You can smell the washing detergent on that Sky jersey. The washing machine effect. We've got someone coming across here. Who is that rider? Who is that? A bit of a jerky style, but putting out some watt bombs. Oh, cutting that corner. Race lining it. That's a good thing about the closed road. You can definitely race line it. Chris Froome checking back there. I reckon in future the pro riders are going to have mirrors on their bike. They're going to have mirrors because every time you look back, you close your breathing cycle. You increase your carbon dioxide percent in your blood, just a fraction. Look at that. So when he looks back, you look back for maybe 2 seconds, and that slows your oxygen intake down because you sort of shutting your throat. He's got a big gap. If Chris Froome had one of those little handlebar mirrors that I use, wouldn't have to look back, mate. Just look in the mirror. So I reckon that's doing my prediction, mate. The pro riders are gonna have fucking mirrors on their bikes soon, but they won't now because there's too many old school fucks saying, "Oh, don't put a mirror on your bike." But it makes fucking sense. You can breathe better if you've got a mirror. You have to fucking look back all the time. Howson's cadence, I don't know, man. I reckon he can go quicker with the spin. That UHC, when the fuck did he come from? So he got towed up in a motorbike or something. He came up pretty quick, didn't he? It was a good effort. Good ride, mate. So if this was in South Australia, I'd have koalas run across the road. Look at that cadence. Look at that motherfucking cadence. That's what I want to see Howson do. Howson could get better potential on his watts, I reckon, if he had the cadence up. That's better. There you go. Listen. Jonathan Clark, that's who we got. That's good cadence. He's in a bit of a TT position now. TT mentality, just holding on that wheel. It's a good ride. I'm not sure why Howson's cadence dropped there. Was he running out of gears? What was going on? Everyone's just strung out. See Froome's cadence, man. This motherfucker OCD. Look at that big cassette he's running. Froome's always got the cadence, man. It's like his passport when he travels. He's always got it with him. He just packs cadence, and he packs his passport. Packs his bike, packs his cadence, packs his power meter, packs his Kenyan rice, and he's on the road, mate. Bringing cadence with you. Cadence gains. Yep, just checking the stem bolts are still tightened up. And breathing a bit, sweating a bit. He's putting it in there. He's not a hell of a lot of exertion on the face. Not as much as Howson's putting on. That cadence there from Clark. It's a good ride by this guy. These guys would be pretty happy. Be pretty stoked, wouldn't you, to be in an Australian field chasing Chris Froome on a penultimate climb down under. It's pretty good feeling, wouldn't it? TV cameras on you. That heel dropping of Froome. Do you reckon his seat's too low? I reckon it's pretty good, but just that scraping of the mud off the shoes. Asymmetric chain rings. People ask me what my thoughts are. I think they've got some validity. As a pro mechanic myself, I probably wouldn't run them because apparently you get a lot of chain drop. But I might run just an inner ring. Froome does it easy. Look at that face. Pretty casual. Yep. Just banged it up, boys. Where you been? Look at that. It's not even really doing it pretty easy. It's a warm-up ride. Someone also mentioned that Chris Froome hadn't trained for 5 months. The rumours out there I read on the internet. Chris Froome doesn't eat carbohydrate. Howson crossed the line. Well, Howson wasn't too far behind. That was a fucking good effort. Chris Froome hasn't trained for 5 months. Chris Froome doesn't eat carbohydrate. Just the rumours you're fucking reading on the internet. Fucking trippers. Wow, it was a pretty close finish at the end. But that wasn't a very long climb, was it? But that was pretty split up. Everyone's fucking sweating. If you're not sweating, you're not pushing. And this was where there was a bit of banter going on with Pat Shaw and Kenya. Wonder what went on there. But he's looking back. Well, someone dropped the bike just there. That's a good sign. You've gone hard if you drop your bike. You're gassed out. So what are these guys drinking? Hang on, they should be drinking fucking coconut oil or something. Water and sugar. No. What's going on here? What's going on here? That's Pat Shaw. And a little bit of banter going. What went on there? They cut. Oh, come on, guys. If you know the full story, maybe even Pat could chime in. What happened there? What was the banter going on there? I was curious what that was going on there. Let's check it out. Physiology here. Cadence. Dragging those heels. Scraping them off the shoes. Victory salute. Well ridden. Some people tan up. Look at how tan Pete is. But Chris Froome almost like he never gets a tan. That's different genetics there. Different genetics. But that was good, wasn't it? It's, the Sun Tour, a good race at the time of year, just after Down Under. I reckon they should do it in Adelaide. So there you go, Sun Tour. Excuse my tiredness. What do you think of that? Again, what we see there, we saw cadence. We saw glucose-derived ATP-fueled performance. We didn't see any low carb going on there. All right, everyone's having drinks, waters, sugars, maltodextrin. I remember Cadel Evans. I was talking with Cadel Evans in 2003, and Cadel was having a drink. And this is before Cadel Evans was famous in Australia, other than in the mountain bike scene. And I was saying, Cadel, what are you drinking? He goes, maltodextrin. I said, what's your program? He goes, straight away, knock back a litre of water, and then boom, have some maltodextrin, some sugars, get the glycogen going on. Because next day recovery, you know. I was like, oh. And then it's as simple as that. It's water, sugar, and sleep. They're the three things, the most important things, all right, that you can do as a human and also as a cyclist or a runner. Anyone, if you're a parent even, you need your sleep, your water, your sugar. You don't have those three things or less of one, game over. Remember Paris-Nice 2009 stage, was it stage 5 or 6 when Contador forgot to have enough carbs? Let's have a look at what happened to Contador when he was riding carb depleted. Alright? Let the comments flow down below. Watch this. And we have the Paris-Nice. Contador in the yellow there, he was in the breakaway, he's in the leader's jersey, up the road, looking to win it, looking to thrash and smash every motherfucking cunt in the race that day. But he failed to take enough glucose, enough sugars, enough fructose, and he's running low in muscle glycogen. So he's bonking. It's what we call in cycling, we call it bonking. In running, we call it hitting the wall. So when your muscle glycogen is just going very, very sparse. And look at that, he just can't even hold a wheel. The world's best climber on the day cannot even hold a wheel up a hill. Punters, professional riders who Contador makes them look like punters, they're making him look like punters. Sanchez off the front, probably sitting on 450 watts there, and Contador just going backwards. Can't even fucking hold the wheel. Getting dropped. So that is the importance of eating enough and drinking enough. Eat enough carbs if you want to be at the front of the race in life or on race day. Life's a race, man. You better be carving the fuck up. Otherwise, you're going to get dropped. Otherwise, compared to what you would do. There you go. Leon Sanchez carved the fuck up that day. Crossed the line and won Paris-Nice, I'm pretty sure. Contador, look at that. Still dropped in no man's land. Not enough carbs. Obviously, Contador's learned his lesson since then. And so have a lot of professional riders. But some still don't learn.